Just playing this morning. I couldn't even sit in the back. I tried to sit back there and study, and I'm like, Lord, he get a hold of me through them prayers right there. I got to come out.
Amen.
I got to come up out that room.
Amen.
And I came in here, and he was just hit. And I said, okay, Lord, you filling me up before I could even get started. So let me go back in there. We would digest some of that first. The praise of the righteous avail. So much. So much. Somebody say so much.
So much.
So much.
So much.
I know y'all gonna be looking at it. So much. My new NIV version. I want to talk about the power of God. And the reason I want to talk about the power of God because I want us to be able to walk in maturity in the power of God. I want to talk about the power of the enemy. And we live in a world where the power of the enemy is really showing up and showing out.
Yes.
You hear on the news how one kid or 3 kids shooting up everybody at the gas station. Could care less how many people they shot, how many people would stand there. They could care less if it was an old lady that was there.
Yes.
We understand about the people that losing their job, and so they could care less. They're going to kill their kids and their wife instead of just letting the kids and the wife go. You know, if I lose and I'm that broke down, that disgusted, I'm going to divorce my wife. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to kill my wife or my kids.
Amen.
That don't make no sense. But I understand the power of the enemy. You know, I'm not going to take up something that's been in me or been imparted in me when I was younger and continue as I got older from what I heard somebody else. That's the enemy. That's nothing but the enemy. I'm not going to look forward to have children or carry a child for 9 months and then want to abort it. That's the enemy. That's the power of the enemy. But God also said don't be ignorant of the devil's device. I watched on the news how one man was able to take away people's mansion and jobs and just gave away everything to him. And the only thing he said in court is, I'm sorry. And so they said they're going to lock him up for life. And I said, Lord, what do you mean by that? Oh, the jail cell that he'll be living in has tennis court, golf course. He'll have his fine meal. You know, so I'm sorry. Take me away. That's the power of the enemy. And the power of the enemy, we have to recognize when you've been praying and crying out all night and it seems like nothing is moving, but you look at your neighbor who goes to the club and smoke and drink and cuss everybody out, and it seems like they get everything they want. That's the power of the enemy. That's the trick of this world. So we have to understand that God said time out for the people of God. So, and Brother Brown had spoke earlier when I came and he hit what I was supposed to be going on to. God said time out for the form of godliness. It's time out for those that want to run with the neighbors, that want to run with the beast, and then come in and praise them. And want to come in and say, I've been studying your word all week. Oh, Pastor, I'm telling you, this Bible been good to me. If you only know that there are times when you're lying to me, you're lying to God.
Amen.
That's really who you're talking to.
Amen.
And there are times God will say, oh, here, listen. And he just points some things out to me. He says, be quiet, don't even say a word. And that's all I can say. Amen. And walk away. And this time I really want to say a whole lot of stuff. But God says, no, you be quiet. I'll deal with that. And we wonder why some of us still end up going backward instead of forward. And we pray that those that do go backward, that they come to their senses. You know, I said I want to demonstrate how the son that had left his father and ended up in the pig style, in a pig mess, and he just fighting with the animals, with the beast and the pig, just to make sure he can get something to eat too. But then he finally came to his sense. Wait a minute, I'm in the wrong place here. I have to be better off than this. After I had tasted the goodness of my God, I've lived better than this. How did I get to this place? I got to come up out of here. I got to start walking in His power. I got to start understanding that God said I should have more and not less. I should understand I should be cleansed and not smelly or funky and stank. Even though people say, oh, you smell good. But I know what I smell like. Because there are times when we pretend to make everybody else see something different. You know, even when we put on the best cologne, you still really know because God is showing you you. And we can't seem to get away from it. My goodness, I had tried that. I've lived that. So I can talk about that. I was saying stacking up, which is not in the Bible, and I can say it all day long. But I understood when I was living up with that girl, and I was getting called out. You're going to be a pastor. I'm like, why are you picking on me? There's about 5, 6 other churches in here, over 100 people in here. He came from California and said, you, don't worry about your wife right there. You, come here. And I'm going, okay. The teacher of spirit that me and her got connected. Now she's calling me out for a direction that I'm trying not to go. But the truth is, you can't run from what God has given you. The gift that God has put in you is for you to walk in prosperity and a life of pleasure. We need to understand that. So I come with the word, which is the sword, to come to divide, to put pierce through you between your spirit and your soul, man. I come to snap and cut between your joint and your marrow, bone, for you to understand I gotta live one way. I can't serve 2 masters. I tried it. Believe me, I tried it. God has told me my own death. God has told me I got a man coming and he gonna kill you. And could not move, could not react the way I used to react. All I could, what you gonna do with it? With the gun in my face, what you gonna do? Then I thought, oh, he's a coward. He's a coward, he ain't use it. And then the next thing I know, a week later, he shot somebody else. So he wasn't really a coward.